Hey everybody, welcome to the Wellness Garden Tool Shed. My name is Leah and I will be pulling the 10 cards today to see how this energy flows for this week of March 31st. Actually, it'll be the first week of April. Wow. But before we get started, as I'm shuffling these cards, I would love it if you could like and subscribe to the channel. It helps boost up the algorithm so it gets out to um, people, that like to hear this kind of thing. So, how I work, everybody who pulls cards or reads energy or does this kind of work does it a little differently. And how I do this is that I read energy. So, sometimes if the energy is flowing a certain way and we know it's not really going to change, then you have certain outcomes. But again, everybody has free will and free choice. And so that's why it's not so much of a prediction, but how we can use this energy to navigate through the world and actually use it to your benefit. I teach this in my course that's going to be coming up on how we can use energy work for your greater good, or if we need to avoid certain things. It's kind of like astrology is the same way. It'll tell you the likelihood of things that can happen during a time. Like when you have a Mercury retrograde, you might want to prepare and give yourself a little time to get somewhere, because we know there could be more traffic. It delays communication, it delays travel, so those kind of things. So that's how I work, in case you have never been here and you wanted to know. So, let us begin. And I do a Celtic cross spread, and that will kind of give us an idea of what this energy is going to hold for this week. Let us begin. First card is the Chariot. Okay, this card right here, the Chariot, is all about success through willpower. Like, I love the law of attraction, but it works when you have the law of action and you have to actually do something and not just sit back and let things just happen. You actually have to participate in your life. Okay, so this is kind of like a competition, a push through. If you want something done, you can't wait for everybody else to do it. You need to push forward. This is about willpower. This is about strength. This is about success through action. Okay, so what is the block position or the energy that we need to use during this time? And it is the King of Cups. So it might behoove you to talk to somebody, maybe a counselor, to get you pointed in the right direction, maybe a coach that is going to help you get further. This could actually be a competition as well, but something that will, again, bring success in the eyes of everybody. It'll be public success. So let's see, what is the foundation or the root of why this is coming up? Because things are about to get busy. So if you're starting like a new venture, business, competition, sport, something like that, things are going to get a little bit busy. So that's why you might need a coach that is going to help motivate you, somebody who's trustworthy if you're struggling, that because things are getting busy and you're going to maybe feel a little overwhelmed, because unfortunately with the Chariot we get the positive and the negative. And this does feel like a busy, happy, a good busy, like an exciting busy, but maybe you're just a little lost on what steps to do next. Okay, it might even just be calm your mind. Okay, but regardless, that is what you're going to need. The root of this is because things are picking up steam, and you know maybe you need a little help, because there is strength with people. The Chariot does not work by itself. You have horses, you have the driver, and you have the cart with the wheels. Okay, so what did we learn from the past? We've learned that we've had money struggles, and we've learned that change is a little scary. We're uncertain with money, but it's not like you haven't gone through this before. Money is all about waves, right? So, but this card also is like they're walking literally by a church and they're struggling, when churches are very welcoming, and help is there, but you might need to, you know, ask for it. There's your action. Ask for help. Ask for help. Okay, so what's for the higher good? And you know that you've asked for help and it's worked out. So I would encourage you to do that. So what's the higher good? Queen of Pentacles. Yes, see, this is about the material world, okay? This is your things that you like, the art, the money, the success, the home, the whatever it is. We all need money to buy our homes and buy the nice things. But this queen can be you, and maybe you need to unlock your potential of your ability to make money and make things look beautiful. Okay? So that's your higher good. So sweet, right? This little endeavor that you're working on, whether it's a competition or a goal or whatever, is actually going to bring success. That's the higher good. And also maybe force you to get into your ability to make success, whatever that looks like. Oop, hold it. I just dropped a card. All right. So, yes, around the corner. Oh my goodness, I'm throwing everything over here. This is the celebration card, the Three of Cups. This is about celebrating, a reason to clink your glasses and toast, because the celebration is going to be this success that comes with the Chariot. But again, with opposing forces, sometimes, you got to push through, but there's success coming, and success will help. You might need some encouragement from this trustworthy person. So anyway, and maybe you're the one that's starting this kind of counseling business or something, coaching maybe, or whatever, along those lines, which is going to lead to your financial successes. So what is your superpower? What is the superpower that you possess that you might not know? Because cards help with that. Sometimes we have hidden talents that we're not even aware of, or we have hidden blocks that we're not even aware of that we need to address. So what is your secret sauce? Your secret sauce is, well, I don't have this, but somebody out there has patience. You got to remember that you got to keep going. You don't give up. This is not a giving up card. We planted some seeds. Now we know we have to wait for the time for them to grow. Patience might be your strong suit, so have patience, but be tenacious. That Chariot with this is kind of that tenacity card, where you just keep going every day, do the same thing just every day. But even though you can push forward every day, don't dig up those seeds. Don't look at it, because trust that what you planted is going to grow, because what you plant is what's going to grow. Don't plant tomato seeds expecting to find some carrots. It's not going to happen. So be mindful of what it is you're trying to achieve, and don't change it in mid-plan. Okay? So, but that is your strong suit. You are the gardener. So get busy. All right. What can we look for that might be coming from outside sources? Outside sources. This could be somebody coming back from your past. Okay. This is the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is about bringing up the past, somebody from your past, an old fling, an old romance, childhood memories, somebody that might, like we were talking about, maybe there's some hidden blocks. Maybe what is blocking your success at this moment might be some kind of childhood memories that you need to address, because a lot of our thoughts and beliefs come from our childhood memories, and beliefs are key to your success. Do you believe you can be successful? Because your beliefs are so powerful. And just remember, quantum physics shows that the observer has the ability to change or to enhance or influence an outcome of a situation. Remember that, okay? So if we have beliefs that are something that we thought over and over, don't think they have to be true. So learn to address certain beliefs that could be holding you back, and and also you might have had beliefs that have pushed you forward in the past, and you're like, oh wow, I was thinking like that, like that really helps. So these are past memories, past thoughts, past beliefs. See how it can either enhance your garden or hinder you. So, and address those so that we can get back into this success mindset, because regardless of what it is, there is this competition, this goal, this, I don't want to say conflict, possibly, that comes up, but it's more like a competition, and that needs to be addressed, and that there will be success when you apply all of these things. Okay, so let's see what your hopes and fears are. Okay, the hopes and fears are that, okay, so this is the Ace of Swords. So this is also success out of adversity, which is much like the Chariot. This is more of the day to day. The Chariot's more of like the bigger theme, the bigger picture. So the hopes in this case is that things will take off. You do have a good idea. This is a smart idea. It could be successful, and you are not to let those bumps try to detour you. This is where your willpower and your strength to succeed is going to come in. And if you are worried about you don't have it, talk to this person. This person's going to give you the encouragement that you need and trustful advice that will help you to succeed in this material world. Okay, so you have this great start. And I know it's scary when you start things, and it can be a bit challenging. I find that myself, right? So I'm trying to get my wellness garden tool shed other side part. My hair business is always fine, but I'm ready to go on to the next level. I want to be the person that helps people create their success, because I know you can do it, because I've done it. And if I can do it, anybody can do it, right? So this is what I mean by energy work and how the cards can help. So let's see what this outcome is, okay? The outcome, I love how energy works. It's the world, okay? The world. This is the completion, the cycle, and this is like awesome, because there's a lot of fear being talked about in the world, whether it's, the country's going to hell in a handbasket, and, things do look dire, not going to even lie, but this is an opportunity for let's fix what we can fix in our own little world, okay? In our immediate family, immediate circumstances, or whatever, okay? Because we don't know where the money's going to come from if it's, if they get rid of everything, right? I kind of wish we didn't have to pay taxes if we're firing everybody in the government, but, you can't probably say that. So, just a thought, right? So anyway, with that being said, there's a lot of fear surrounding money and finances and those kind of things, and our ability to create a business or whatever. But I'm here to tell you that when we have these opposing forces with this chariot, this is the opportunity for us to be successful through strength and willpower, but with opposing forces. It's not going to be easy, folks. But this does say there's success, that people are going to end up on top, okay? It's just going to take a while. But we also know we haven't had this King of Cups right here is like the real compassionate, the empathetic, the counselor that gives sound advice. He loves animals. He loves nature. He is just like, he could even be like a priest, but a good one, or a good spiritual advisor. Maybe you need a spiritual advisor. Oh, I know one. I'm kind of like that. Hey. If you want to know more about me, go to my website, wellnessgardentoolshed.com, and you can read up on my blogs. I just posted a blog on quantum mechanics and the woo woo world and law of attraction. And that stuff fascinates me because it works. Okay. Some of it's science. It's not all woo woo, even though it's just energy. We're all energy. Okay. I know I get so excited. I just want to like jump out of my skin. And this is the happy busyness. This is things get busy. You might feel a little overwhelmed, but it's exciting stuff and you have what it takes. The chariot has also told you you have what it takes. Finances are come and go. This is what we've learned from the past. Don't forget when you've been struggling in the past, you might have asked for help. You might have gone into the church. You might have gone to a spiritual advisor that helps unblock your issues that you've had before so that you can make your own money. Because in the long run, guess what? For the higher good, we get to create our own lives. What do you want to see in your world? Do you want to see nice art? Do you want nice food? Do you want family? Do you want a nice home? This lady turns straw into gold. She is all about the material world, but she's kind too. She likes the earth. She likes the gardening. She is a master gardener. So are you. So this is about planting seeds also in the garden of what you want to see, meaning your metaphorical garden, your world, okay? This turn your straw into gold. What do we have around the corner? It's a reason to celebrate because if you use the energy for this week to realize your ability to create, guess what? You'll be celebrating because you'll see it manifest. You'll actually see it manifest in the near future. And we know the seeds we plant in our mental garden, our physical garden, our metaphorical garden, they're going to come. They're going to grow, right? Especially when you plant a lot of seeds. Okay? You got to nurture your ideas. You got to nurture yourself. You got to raise your vibration up there. You got to have the conditions right when you plant your seeds. And then guess what? It'll happen. Everything has a gestational time, including ideas and thoughts to manifest, but they're going to at some point. We might have somebody that comes back from our past to remind us of our ability to create, or it'll be something that comes up that you need to address to know that old beliefs are just beliefs. Beliefs are just something you think about a whole bunch that then you deem them to be true. Not all beliefs are true. So if you're taught that money is bad or it's the root of all evil, you might not get it. But if you also remember a time when you were young, like me, for example, I used to pray a lot when I was young. I used to pray to win my races or to get ahead in math so I could be like in the top 10 or top 3 or whatever it was. And it worked. Just so remember those things, okay? Remember the positive stuff that got you through whatever competition, whatever kind of conflict you've got going on, but then you get recognized for it. I used to do it all the time with track, and guess what? I got recognized. Because I would win all these races and stuff. And I didn't know you weren't supposed to pray for yourself according to certain religions because that would be bad and self-absorbed. I'm here to tell you that the universe wants to help you. You just got to ask, right? So go for it. Do that. Yes, not all things are going to start easy, but you know what? It's kind of like when you're handed a bunch of things, and there isn't really like if you're always the fastest, it's when you're working up to be something and you're improving each time. That's more exciting. So yes, there are bumps along the way, but do not give up. Do not give up. You are encouraged to keep going. All right. And with that, guess what? The world is your oyster. This is like a completion. You'll finally get it and be like, oh my gosh. And then you can actually use this energy for future endeavors because this right here is all about law of attraction. Law of action equals results. Okay. So I would implore you to use this energy to your benefit. This is a great week, and I don't care what's going on in the news. This is for you personally. This is for your own personal world. This is the things you can control. Forget about what everybody else controlling stuff. It's time for you to focus on you. Because if you want a better life, you need to make it happen. Okay? You're the gardener in your own life. So I hope you have a great week. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the feed, to the channel, whatever. Share it with everybody who you think needs to hear something like this. And, the more that we are creating our own lives and making our lives better and understanding how energy works, we can we can we can change the world. Okay, so with that, again, have a great week, and love to hear how you're manifesting. Let me know in the comments below if you're into this. If you even have special topics you want to know about, hit me up, man. I'll love to share and talk with them. Eventually I'll do a live, and we can even do some readings on there for you. So all right, take care.